downstairs in the lab. Today we're going to be playing some Fallout 76. So below is just like a machine shop and a visual fabricating room. Up here is the vendor and stuff. I need to step in my symptomatic.
Output is error. Sensors are dirty. I smell scrap. Well, not literally.
Yesterday when I got on, they gave me $100. Like 100 pre-war money. It's 20. It weighs 20 pounds. It weighs 20 pounds, but they gave me a stack of 100 pre-war money. So when I scrap it down, it says 2 cloth. Hello, how's it going? We're just gonna scrap it out. Alright. Scrap box. Ammo box. Bam. Okay. Give me just 1 second here. We're about to go. So Martin, I'm gonna go right to like the Wayward or the Fallout 76 vault. We're gonna start right from the beginning because I'm not sure what you've done. I'm pretty sure you probably talked to Duchess at the Wayward, but I'm not positive. So let me see. Weight wise, 260. Alright, I'm not sure what you have for medical equipment. Don't buy anything in there, really. Yeah, let me give you this, Martin. Baseball grenade.
Left all this precious junk around. Was it you?
Oh, I had that odd pistol, the country western pistol. Big gun.
How could anyone throw?
I think I only had it for 1,000. That was,
Toilet paper?
I'm gonna give you a couple right away. So the problem is I'm worried about him almost being heavy right away, and this is rad resistance. Alright, there's that. Some medical equipment.
So much junk, so little time.
Some grenades. And some Rad-X, Rad-Away, and stim packs.
Someone told
Here you go,
me
Martin.
I had a few loose screws. I am still
Bam.
looking for those screws.
That's like the only stuff that I don't have that's level 45 or 50 on me. Alright, so sleep in a bed. Now, there's only 2 beds, but everyone take a turn, sleep in a bed, and we'll go play music up on the roof, and I'll get you through like a little routine I do from camp before heading out.
And oil spill. I have never seen anything so beautiful.
They're good to have. Agility and strength are the most important in this game. Um, Endurance is the hardest to play with. Like, hardest to get changed around. Because, Alright, so yeah, weight bench. If you're on the punchback. Martin, did you already lay in the bed? I gotta get you laid in the bed and do this workout routine over here. And then we'll go play some music on the roof. You want to put a lot of stuff away, Martin. As much weight, besides a couple medical, a weapon or two. Like you want to have one or two guns, maybe, if they run the same ammunition, like 10 mil. Otherwise, just like a 10mm pistol or something, and a melee or two. Those grenades and stim packs. You gotta watch your weight. We want you to be light because being heavy happens quick. You're gonna be doing nothing but picking stuff up out in the world, so you don't want to really start the world with too much already in your hand. It's not a hoard and collect game, at least not on pocket. You want to do it at home.
2 square inches of intact aluminum foil.
These go together pretty good. The steel guitar has its own sound. I tried playing the steel guitar with the ukulele and with the banjo, and I mean you can, but a lot of the other ones, tuba and the piano, and these two, and the snare drum, and like certain ones complement each other better.
Plastic is the gift that keeps on giving.
We got a visitor.
Collect and store.
Alright. I had to pull my nose. Ugh. So, let's roll. Where's this guy? New guy. Not Mark. The higher level person who's new to the room.
Someone told me I had a few moves. But these were those moves. They're not junk around here.
Okay, I got my buffs going, so when you guys are ready, half an hour of bonus. That probably half-hour bonus will probably just chill and walking. 68, 279. Mutate events are awesome. We need to do them.
Use toilet paper. When you
Oh, Enclave?
die,
Yeah.
can I harvest you for bone shards?
Alright, Martin, get just about everything off of you that you can. Like I said, all you need is a weapon or two. You won't want to wear that hazmat suit because you don't want to get broken. So you only want to use that in a highly hazmated area, so make sure you have other apparel on you, because you're going to want to wear something else for apparel. Oh, I don't feel so bad about chilling here, though. That he's getting sorted.
You are a piece of scrap. That means I like you. Do not worry, Jingles.
What's that?
I will take good care of you.
Yeah, yeah, that's good to wear. That clothing that you're wearing, you can wear any apparel over top of that Brotherhood lining. That lining there is under armor. If you have like leather armor, your leather armor is armor. It goes over top of apparel, but that is underwear apparel that goes underneath other cosmetic looking apparel. I see he's got a rifle with a bayonet. I'm just looking. Gas mask. Yeah.
This cloth is
Nice.
so old, it is crumbling into powder.
Yeah, that ain't
I
bad.
win the lottery. Corrected. Acquire all junk. Still in
I got so many
progress.
clothes, but it's just it's hard because I have sets, so I don't want to just like if I had extra of this or that. All right, just about right.
You and I stick together like excess adhesive.
So I put all these vending machines in so multiple people could. Sunglasses, them are way too much. Someone bought some water. All my certain medical equipment and certain Coca-Colas always get used up.
In a block of concrete.
I had to have the blueprint for steel. I had to have the blueprint for steel first off, and then boom, 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 boom. Should I put my base here? Alright, let me keep going. Hello, viewers. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Alright, Martin, you can grab whatever you need. Like these cookies and coffee and stuff. I leave that open for you guys. Yeah, you look tough. That's your armor you're wearing. You still don't technically have apparel on, because apparel would just go over top of that armor. Like I could take off this apparel. If I take my apparel off, see, I have that same armor.
So much junk, so little time.
That's tough though. Let's roll. You getting attacked out there? robots at that, huh? Colonel Gutsies. Soltron, yeah. This is the one you worry about, the Dominator. You did good. Look at this tank. Got some cool stuff over here. 2 ammo boxes. And a gun. Hello. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me a view and a like. I love it. Alright, let's get heavy or get light. I mean, you dropped everything off you could. I gotta get rid of this extra ammo I just picked up, even though that's gonna happen all day. There's a whole bunch of it though. I'm doing good, Marley. I'm doing good. How are you? Alright, so anything else I can stash? Really, no. Scrap. Alright, so I need to read this plan. There's so much going on. Notes, recipes, and plans. Any kind of recipe or plan, but if it says known, don't reread it. Good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Alright, let's get rolling. If everyone got as light as they could, right? We're ready? I weigh 260 out of 440. I almost can't do anything about it. As soon as I can sell to the vendors. As soon as it... Stats. 18 minutes. I'm gonna leave it 18 minutes, that's fine. We got 18 minutes to do anything kinda cool, and then it's just gonna be normal playing. Like slow walking playing. Who's So Martin, I don't think you'll ever need a camp over here because my camp will always be here. Alright, so let's go right back to the vault. I'm gonna fast travel to the vault. I'll see you guys there. That's why I was hoping your friend got on, because he's new. And he would like come out of the vault. We would have gave him some stim packs and some ammo for the 10 mil they give him, and started walking this. But you'll be able to see what I'm doing with Martin, and you'll have to replicate that with your guy. That's not a good idea to give someone a bunch of recipes and plans if they haven't even played for a week or a month. They're like, you have no idea. He might never play that again, and all that stuff could have been sold or given to someone who would actually use it. You know what I mean? I try not to hand stuff, like throw stuff at a player until I've seen them play for a week. Because I don't want to be like, fuck that game. I'm not going to play that and me put any kind of effort into them if they're not going to put any effort into the game. Once they put effort into the game, then it's there. I got you on whatever you need. You know what I mean? Because you're here, you're going to play it. Like Martin was like, I haven't played with Martin really. Not much. He's been on other games. I've been on at different times, but he isn't. And, you know. Alright. So. This person. What do I have for a shared perk? Can I do charisma? Sure. 3 points in charisma for it to be shared. Damn it. 3, 6, 9. I'd have to have 9 charisma. What else can I help you guys with that's 2 points? That'll help you early on. I don't have 2-point cards up besides Starch Jeans and Tenderizer. Just Tenderizer. Make your target receive 7% more damage for 7 seconds after you first attack them. Alright, Martin. If there's stuff in here you think you really need, remember this is for a level 0 player just coming out. But if there's something in there you see, like a Salisbury steak or water, but like someone did really good at setting that up balanced for a level 0 to come out, grab that and be good to go. I would never only add to boxes like that for new players. I've been here too long. Alright, you already talked to them. So if you already talked to them, continue. I gotta look for this outpost because it's to our west, I believe. Wait, not north. Yeah, we gotta go north. Good job, whoever. Should have only been like one enemy. You think a lookout tower you would see it. Oh, it's way north. Yeah, we are up this hill. I'm trying to pre-get up there so I can make sure we're good. Because if nothing's attacking me on the way, nothing should attack you when you come by. Super mutants up here. I'll wait so we can all get some XP. As long as you shoot everything once, like shoot every enemy with a bullet. You know, if you're meleeing, try to hit everything once. You know what I mean? There's some super mutants at this tower. Wait till everything's dead and it's safe to worry about looting. Clear. Alright. It's clear down here. I don't know about up top. But we gotta go up to the top of this place. Responders, no. Hey, idiots. Get in this safe? No problem. You threw the key off the balcony when you're coming up. So, go down to the shitter. Someone has to go down to the Porta-John and find the key for the safe. There's a ranger's hat. Survey area. Come out here and survey the area, Martin, right here in the center. the center of the balcony and tap X. Say survey area. Survey area. No, like, come out the door. When you first come out the door, I should just say survey area on the railing. What's in there? Nothing? Oh, yeah, nothing in there. Okay, so did you go out here and survey the area on this balcony? It's a good balcony to start the game out because it starts you with this this area of the forest open visually. Okay, now we're gonna walk down here. Oh, I got ammo out of it. Arrows and shotgun shells. Bam. Bam. Hello, viewers. Yes. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I wasn't sure. It's all stuff you should do when you first start. Alright, we'll try to get going. We gotta run a whole bunch south of here. We can scrap here. I saw you walk in the door and flop, like go straight down. I'm like, what the? Right here is ground mole rat recipe in on the table. Did you get that recipe? I didn't know if Martin grabbed it. That might be new to him. You want to learn it if you haven't. If it already says known, then just hold on to it. We'll give it to someone else. Alright, south of here.
Sometimes the best remedy is a big ol' s'more. Need a fire to keep warm when the sun goes down. Watch out. You never know when a raider might attack. Out here, we don't have the same protection as Foundation.
So grab this ragstag meat, Martin. because that'll make your carry weight go up by 20 once you cook it. If you grab this meat here, it'll make your carry weight go up.
I'm gonna find myself a fat man and give them raiders a reason to call it Crater. Hey, gotta keep your eyes peeled in this weather.
Okay. I'm just hoping you're grabbing as much as you can from everywhere. Alright, south. South, we gotta go to this cabin and this lighthouse. The lighthouse we're close to. You already there?
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is all good.
Okay. You probably did a bunch of like exploring around on foot early on. I knew you were killing shit and getting levels, but I wasn't sure where you explored and so where we need to go? Wayward and on? Have you talked to Duchess at the Wayward? Oh, I didn't do a good job of reading that note. Basically everywhere we go though, we want to loot it again. I'm sorry that these are repetitive already. Oh, we're gonna try to move along to a different. Anything good up there? He's dead, but he's still attached to the wall. Notes. Fireflies come here. Okay. So I wonder if the Wayward's free to fast travel to it? No, it costs to go to the Wayward. Did you ever go to this homestead and this lumber yard and that moonshiner shack? I tell you what, I need to go here. We're all the way over here. It ain't far at all. Like, we already made it here. I was debating on jumping down, but I don't want to. Sometimes the power armor, to pull out the power armor and then get back out of it, would take longer than running down the stairs. Trying to jump down instead. It's really close, that isolated cabin. supposed to do here? Investigate the corpse. There's a bunch of wood piles outside. I'd suggest walking around the outside of the house at multiple wood piles. Distract him, stash the rest of the supplies, jump in the other crate. Pray to God I survive. Gears and cap. Alright. So, Wayward, Overseer's Camp. What was I supposed to... That did a little something for me. Retrieve Amy's terminal password? No. Find all clues. Yeah, oh, there's so much going on my screen still. Alright. So, let me fast travel. You guys won't have to pay for it. We probably should go to the Overseer's camp, or did you go to the Overseer's house yet? So, we don't want to talk to the Overseer. Skip going to her house, right? So... Shit. I'm just gonna fast travel here, and then we'll go south. Seven caps. Alright, do you need to go back to the Wayward for anything? Yeah. Alright. I'll be at Sutton, and we're gonna skip the Overseer's actual home because you don't want to go talk to her till after you're level 50. I still haven't went and talked to her. Her house is still grayed out for me. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that till after your brotherhood, and so the idea is you go conquer the world and save everything and fix everything, and then you come talk to her, and she's like, wow, you've been busy. Instead, she's like, oh, you need help? I have dog food for you. To you, you know? Because that's all she does is like, here's some dog food. I know if I would have had a dog with me on this whole adventure, he'd been doing great, because all she does is give you canned dog food. Like, that's the best thing in the world in the apocalypse. Like, not Vienna sausages, not this or that. Cool, so we're gonna head about straight east.
Now that the world has gone to shit, the rich gonna be poor and the poor gonna be rich.
Scavenger?
Damn, no caps. Looks like there's almost $200 in the bill.
Okay, we go east here, go over to this other terminal, or other lookout. There's another lookout, East Kanawha lookout. Alright, touch that. So it's not lighting up things blue, but it's opening up these blue to fast travel, but also gray areas all around them, you know? Usually I would grab every flower, like, as we pass it, but they're just gonna spoil, or I don't see myself selling. I mean, they're 1 cap each. You guys should get XP for that, right? No? I thought if we were in a group like this and you were kind of near me. There we go. Hello, how's it going? Thank you for watching. We are checking out lookouts in different areas in the map. Did you come up here, Martin, and survey this? Bunch of loot up here, actually. Ranger outfit and the ranger hat. Guns, knife. I'm just wearing the Brotherhood armor right now. Yeah. There is an event. We should go do it. Let me look at where we're at. We weren't at any... Oh, yeah, we can come back to my survival tent. Let's do the campfire trails. We'll come back to that. I can go to my survival tent, which is just south of here, and we can kind of get back on that journey. That's like the original walk. All I know is I was told to not talk to the overseer and not do the overseer quest until after doing pretty much everything else in the game. Panda King. How's it going, guys? Thank you for watching. Alright, so where's my health at? 67. See, I get levels just for you killing stuff. I don't even have to do it. Health, 60. What's going on? Let's steal some shit. Yeah, we loot everywhere. There we go. If I go to my armor, Armor +3. See how it says +3 on that bottom line? Gain up to +3 on all specials. Now it is +3. I'm low enough health. We're using full screen first. Alright, let's roll. We got 4 minutes. Yeah, we do want our people to show up from across the world. Sometimes I like almost rush, like something like this is a public event, not something we're doing. So we kind of want to wait, not till like it's too late and it's ended, but as it's about like the last minute or so, we want to. We are going to attack a whole bunch of bugs. Once they show up, there's a public event. See how it says up at the very top, 3.5 minutes. Yep. So in 3.5 minutes, we have to have already talked to Penny before then, but not until then, so that other people can walk over here. The idea is to wait for other people. Here's a scrap bench, by the way. I could try to hand you the shotgun, but it's level 45. Not even 30 yet. Well, it'll be something you grow into. But yeah, I wouldn't carry it now. I'll do it later. I'll hand you something later. When you're closer to 45 or 50, I'll hand you something that'll be nice as soon as you start to... Alright, make sure the timer don't run out over there. Sometimes... Okay. You can't always trust that the other person over there is doing it, and I'm reading this thing about cleaning, health, scavenging. Yes, yes, I love that. Before you leave, be prepared. Have enough food for twice as long as you tend to be on a trail. No, yeah, Boy Scout thing. Go ahead. What were you starting to say? I just was finishing reading that and I did it out loud as you were starting. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead and talk to him. Go ahead and talk to Penny.
Your son? Oh, good. I'm sure glad the speakers are still working. Hello, campers. Ready for a frightful tale? Remember, these tales are interactive, so put on your brave face and act out the story when prompted. Today's tale is called Terrors of the Dark. Since the holotape hasn't aired. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Hello? This story is about me. A pioneer scout. I wake up one night in a cabin, and I see that I'm alone. Everyone's beds are empty. My heart is pounding. But I know I have to go outside and look for everybody. I want to get up, but the shadows are reaching for me. They're gonna attack me. Please help me fend them off.
What? Recommended level 20 anyway. Some of these are recommended level 50. But we'll still go to them.
And burst out from under the covers. Not stopping until I've made it outside. There, I see the warm glow of a campfire. My fellow scouts are talking by the fire. I go to them, and I
So
try to
here's
warn
this
them.
high level. He
It's
joined
not
our
safe to
team,
be out
right?
this late. There's something
He's
out there.
not even doing
I
a
know,
public event.
because it
He's
took
not
my
even
brother.
here.
He stayed out
All these,
past
like,
dark one day.
270, 160,
But my
me,
friends,
you guys,
they don't listen. I sit with them.
almost 800.
We keep watch, we laugh, drink, share secrets with each other all into the night.
I think I'm in this. This is less creepy
The scouts
than
pay
last
no
time.
mind to the encroaching darkness. I try again to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
I'm gonna wait before I pick up all this meat. I'm gonna start putting on my butcher's bounty when I do that. Of course, I don't think I can, because I don't have perception high enough to do that. This time they didn't fly at me. We got the first hit off. 21
I
health.
look around, find enough wood to keep the fire. And when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know one too far, or the fire is down high, stretching all the way out.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing camper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find our shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system.
I can't even use it.
Additional assignment for you to carry out.
Butcher's bounty does help with the amount of meat you're picking up. Which can help with the okay. Remember, we can come up here and scrap at that workbench in the back. And I'm out of here. We're not. We could. Have you opened up over here on the map? Let's go straight west of here.
All
Have
right,
either
now,
of you
gather
guys
around.
been over there?
There was a holotape amongst the missing camper's belongings. Let's give a listen and see what we can find.
That's it. I'm going on an expedition. I have to hunt down whatever's been tormenting the kids for the past few months.
Oh, well, we're still listening. Well, hold on, we're still at Campfire
Believe her.
Tales.
About the
Dude,
darkness,
this is a long one.
shadows, monsters. Even though I started seeing irregularities in the stars, now that Ronnie's gone missing, I can't turn a blind eye. I have a theory about what's out there, and I'm gonna follow the night sky to my answer. It's far, and I've never been on an expedition alone, but I have to try. I'll find the cause of all this weirdness.
I gotta kill myself before. Let me kill myself before all the rest of this happens. I was thinking there's gonna be something terrifying. Sound like one health.
Well, gosh, it's just so good to see you there, kiddo.
Aliens. Yeah. Well, that guy just like whoop whoop. Oh yeah. Hi guy. I don't know why they didn't make this thing a little wider. But I guess someone's always gonna say something. Well tuned, well rested. Alright, we're good. I could cook up right here. I might. I got 2 health. I need to kill myself now that all my junk is put away. Alright. Zero health. There it goes. I got a picture, I think, with 0 health. I was just chilling there with 0 health, so my guy wouldn't die. Alright, fast travel to me once I show on the map that I am somewhere. And then we're gonna go over to Ohio Rivers. We might get attacked at Ohio Rivers because you guys aren't like raider friendly, but I'll walk in there first and see. And then when you guys show up, if not friendly, I'll have to turn around and run out of there because she can't be killed. Like I've tried to kill her, and all she does is go down on one knee and like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, she stands back up full health and is attacking you again. Like the most you can do is take all of her health, and then she'll go down on a knee and give you like a 3 count to get the hell away from her. She, you know, she's invincible because it's someone you need in your story. But if you're not all good with the raiders yet, then you're not good with the raiders yet. I got dysentery. All right, you guys see where I'm at? Yeah, just check this place out real quick. I don't have the key for this room. You see this cultist thing here? Yeah. Yeah, look at me. I fit right in with this stuff. This is the cultist. This is the cultist that I'm wearing is the Mothman support. So this is like, looks legit. Looks like I was over here worshiping. Alright. Food, Mothman, eggs. I'm gonna see what's up with those. humans left. This is what we got for humans. People who also want to shoot us. You guys got some shots off on them? I know I look like one of them. Out front. I don't see anyone. I can't reach that one without going upstairs, actual stairs. Damn, Martin got right mixed up over there. There it comes. Oh, gee. I honestly didn't see a person, but I definitely felt the Molotov. Fire! Fire in the hole! God damn. I spawned on Martin and put me way over in the cemetery again. Moonshine Jamboree. Damn, I wish we could at least walk over to Ohio River before we go to Moonshine Jamboree. I'm just hoping they don't start / finish Moonshine Jamboree. Alright, I don't know what's up there. If there's something up there, loot it. But, yeah. I'm gonna sprint as fast as I can. I'm gonna get us to Ohio River. We might be easier to fast travel on me, but I'm honestly like 90% out yet, so don't do it yet. Oh, what happened? Was that from the building? Did he jump off the roof? Okay.
Watch your step on these docks, or you might end up with a nickname here.
Stay out of my way.
Just come over and see how friendly these guys are with you. If they're not, then we go.
You wanna survive?
Fuck dysentery. Alright, you guys come over here. The reason I want you guys to get over here kind of is she attacking you, Red Eye? Get the hell out of here then, because you're not a raider enough. This is like a raider base, and it's its own thing. But at least it's open on your map now. And as soon as Martin pretty much does the same thing, the raiders come to me. Oh, you guys don't have to kill them.
Time to hit up.
They're friendly to me. Yeah. Martin, did you come in here at all? No? We're gonna go to that. Okay, because we're gonna go to that jamboree real soon. Just walk in until it says area explored. Remember, you can always fast travel to free on me, but it don't always put you on me. Very walkable. See, I'm supposed to have a rad build, so I have too much health at 72. My armor is only giving me +2. Get it where it says unlocked. We'll run right back out of here as soon as it'll say Ohio River Adventures team discovered. Ohio River Adventures. It'll pop up at the top that you discovered a new place on the map. Alright. And then immediately just fast travel to the event. You're not heavy, right? Public event, Moonshine Jamboree. This is gonna be a hard one if we don't have a big server. I don't think we do. We might have to literally start switching to a bigger server if we're gonna do public events. This is good. The whole idea is the beginning of any Fallout game is walk, explore, find new areas, start a bunch of side missions, kind of keep track of your main mission. But don't go straight to it. Start as many side quests without finishing them, and sniff at your main quest without actually doing it. It's good fun. Like, you know what I mean? I have a lot of stuff to do. We're gonna go to the first responders next and get see if you're a paramedic yet. Do that full training. You're going to talk me through what they're saying because it's not going to say it for me.
I think we're ready to get this jamboree going. Light the fire, moonshiners, and try not to shoot each other. Don't forget to fill the tub with that sizable salamander venom.
So don't loot until the whole thing's over. When the whole thing's over, then go down there and loot. But if you loot before, then it's going to be drop stuff when you do die. It's not if, it's when you die. Tempting with all the caps and more waves like this. We're probably all gonna go down with the acidic poison. I don't know what the difference between acid and poison is. Poison chokes you and acid just melts you. My guy, whoever's doing that.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine.
Yeah, I just love that.
why you're not protecting the spills?
I need to get my health now. Maybe just put like 2 or 3 bullets in everything, or blow through every ammo. Especially at events, don't blow through all of your ammo, right? Just shoot everything with 1 or 2 bullets, and then when someone else kills it, that's good. You got this thing, 1 or 2 bullets. You want to concentrate on hitting everything a little bit. That way you get the XP from the guy, and you can loot everything. If you didn't shoot it, you will get to loot it. Without looting all, you can look in a few of these bodies for venom, grab the venom, and go put it in the tub. But only grab the venom. Like, scroll down, venom. Click. Scroll over this one, scroll down, venom. Click. Just some venom. And, grab a little bit of that venom here and there off of some of these guys. That's the trick. You don't want all this stuff. Then we'll put it in the tub in this house. See, 20 out of 30. We really need 60. There we go. Now it's done. 97. Cool, so now you don't have to lose nothing. Back to killing. Another 2 waves. It's good to get that handled before the very end, then. You start dying. It's here. We had a minute right there to read what we were doing, and I can explain. Like, that's how I do it. I just read the venom.
Angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
At the end of this, you're going to grab all this. We're going to cook all the meat, innards, and the gulper slurry, and then go sell it to a vendor. The venom and the slurry. So these guys are straight making caps for the day. Oh yeah, there I died. Poison. It's acidic. It's heavy. I'm still getting levels. Jeez. heavy, and then it's gonna be harder to maneuver. And then if you do die, you leave a bag behind. Just junk, not weapons, not food, but junk. Ball beam hammers, scrap steel that's already been scrapped. It was an old ball beam hammer, however you want to look at it. Yeah, the trick is not pick up shit till the whole event's over. There's no way we can die. And then pick it up. Because some of the junkable stuff you're losing. You die then. Last wave. Big boy grenades. Okay. Completed.
I can't believe my eyes. In my head, just riot of such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Stim pack right away. Treasure nodes. So make sure to tap square and grab all. Square and grab all. And then walk to a whole nother area over here and square and grab all. Square, square, and then either triple square or square, square X, depending on how you spam. Yeah, loot the front, both sides, you know what I mean? Loot everywhere where it then still says transfer. Alright, and then come in here and scrap. The glands, don't scrap the gland. Well, that's a lot of acid. Never mind. Scrap everything. Yep. Unless you think that's a gun you're gonna use. Scrap everything down to its raw, scrappy state. I gotta see if she's on a public team. Usually she's on a team anyway. Yeah. So there's no sense in inviting her to my team. She's on a team. We got a guy in our team. You just want 4 people on your team. Oh yeah. He's a beast. cook. What time is it? Yeah, it's afternoon. I'm gonna cook because we gotta go sell this stuff for caps. That cook as much meat as possible, and then if it doesn't have like 2 perception, 2 strength, 2 endurance, carry weight's good, and but right here is the gulper innards. The gulper innards. Sell for a lot. There's already another event going, so I'm just trying to cook all this while I have a grill. I think it weighs less cooked. Scrap stashed and all that already. Give you time to cook everything. She could join the team. Let me yeah. Team okay. Didn't I kick him? It's still not registered. Am I the leader? Yeah, he's gone. I can't invite the team. Boom, 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 boom. +2. I got stuff to get rid of. What's my total weight? 313. 68 health. Intelligence. 39. Alright, we gotta go to load bearing. Are you already over there? Martin, you late enough? Yeah. You scrap this, put like all your ammo away except for your 10 mil. Right here, X and then triangle on the ammo box, X and then triangle, and only keep like 10 mil on you if you're using the 10 mil gun. If you're using a 308 rifle, then keep the 308, you know, like, but shotguns, same slugs, but you don't want all the ammo weight. And then the center one is a scrap box. You put all your scrap in there, and if you can't, then you don't have Fallout first, I guess. Yeah, the scrap goes in there, you weigh way less. You shouldn't have. Okay. Yeah, you don't have Fallout First then. You only have a stash box. So later today, tonight, something, you'll make another level 2 guy, another little character, and you'll take stuff from this stash box and put it on the level 2 guy's stash box. Alright, let's go to this load bearing before it's over. That's 4 full minutes ago. We're going down in a mine thing. We gotta protect some extractors. Hello. Did you know you can double jump? I didn't know you could double jump. I jump. I have a tall jump. I didn't think you could jump on top of that.
Instability detected. Mineral harvesting and auto miner repair duties must be performed in a timely manner to avoid injury.
Alright, keep those miners up. See the one that says repair miner?
Auto miner system disabled. Immediate repairs required.
Next time I come in here, I'm not this time because there's 4.5 minutes. There's a bunch of good players. Maybe I will. Pretty much need to make up my mind now. Put down. Yeah. Be that guy. Not the only guy. So remember when I come up to this double box and it gets really tight, that I mine everywhere up to here. Okay, let's get in there. At least.
Persistent worker interruption will be recorded. All systems mining procedures engaged.
You can only vend so many different items. You can have 4 vending machines, and that way 4 people can walk up to them at the same time. Other than that, they don't hold more and more vends. I don't ever find lead in here, but I find everything else. I don't want the crystal, but the lead, the copper, everything. Explosive mine rats. That's exciting. all that shooting and all that stuff going on. You like wouldn't know it from my screen. I see that they're repaired. Oh no, DU needs repaired. If I was near him, I would do it. Just to do it, just to prove that I'm still participating. Alright, we got 1 minute to get out. Otherwise you lose what's in your pocket. Your junk. Your junk, your junk, your junk. Treasure note. Oh, this is the walk of shame. This is for all those that didn't make it out. We gotta now step out. That Red Rocket Highway Mega Stop, it's showing on mine. That's a cool place. The Mega Stop of all the Red Rockets. I don't know if I've been to that one. I've been to the one with an assault drone. It was a plaza, but I don't think it was the Mega Stop. When you come outside, it probably says discovered a new place. I know, I'm huge in this suit, but... Oh, where do we need to go and what's my weight? 362... Let me see if I can take it out. Yeah, I'm still underweight. Cool. I don't have to wear that. You don't want to have to wear them if you don't have to. I have it where it uses way less energy, and I still don't like to use it. Alright, we can loot and kind of walk this north. Yeah, if you haven't been here before, we want to walk towards the Rusty Pick anyway. And then the medical center. Boink. Boink. Oh, someone else joined us. That's alright. We want a full team. We want a full team. Daredevil's in their own team still, or never joined. So whenever you see one of these out in the world, not at a house, there's usually a fusion core there. Free fusion core. One problem when your buddy's right next to you hanging out, there's no not invite to trade. And it's the same button as the jump button. So there's a lot of times, sometimes I can't even jump or get out of a situation because there's two or more of us in one spot and it's just trying to invite to trade instead of jump. Alright, have you touched this box in here before? If there's a hollow, read it. Or listen to what she has to say.
Detected. Stay frosty.
Oh, fuck. So at this point I'm like trying to be heavy. But if you pick up these weights, there's no way in the world you won't be heavy. I'm at 394. It's a lot of lead. But you can't carry it. If you had a survival tent, you could place it right out front. Fire breathers signaling quick reference. This is 160 pounds, right? So if I'm 394. If you want, you can hand it back to me. I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna see what I can do. So my weight is 864 pounds. I can't even fix that. There's no, the game like 720 I think is like, if you go over 720 you're eating and doing things beyond a little. You can wear the excavator that gives you 100. There's a backpack that does 120. There's a drink that does 50. And there's a pastry that does 30. Purified water, ash rose, and soot flour. Talking about a recipe.
All questions should be directed to.
Alright, so you guys all good and heavy?
Captain Melody Martin.
Alright, you see where I'm at, Martin? In that same building? Okay, come on over here. I'm gonna drop all them heavy weights. I want you to tell me what your weight is. I don't know, are you broadcasting or no? that's fine. I was gonna look, but I want to see. So a 10-pound weight is 5 lead, 10 lead. Teapot. Sorry, so hold on. Let me set just the weights down over here. Jump. Oh God. Okay. I'm now at 406 out of 431. $360. Now I'm at 360. So from 360 pounds, it's 470 pounds right here. Do you want this? Do you want to scrap it down and see if you can get the lead out of it for bullets? Because I gotta go. We gotta go to the next spot. I didn't know, but you can't necessarily scrap the lead if you don't have a scrap box. It's in your stash box, you know what I mean? Weighing it down. Alright, I'm gonna pick it up and do it then. Because that's 470 pounds, take it all. $66 lead. Alright. We can sniff and look around a little bit more, but we really ought to go. There's an event. They're not always the greatest events, like this one, you know. I forgot what it even was, but I was like, ah.
The station during physical activity, fight to foes. Scorched.
Jump. Scrapper. Oh, it's tea time. That's why. Tea time is like, we can do it. Anyone can get tea time done.
Good luck with your training.
And then you can start a little side quest for honey. There's a side quest for pumpkins. So I'm going back downstairs to that scrap bench. I'm scrapping where I was standing. And I'm out of here. If I can even get back to where I was just standing. This is new. Scrap. I need to go to the scrap box. Where was I? I just was in it. I just was at them. These guys. Alright, let's roll.
Examination.
I'm already gone. You're good, weight-wise? Did you scrap at that spot? Huh? Right here. Scrap and you should weigh less. Scrap the actual, no, right here. Press square and then hit triangle. After square, you press triangle and scrap all junk. And then you go to your weapons that you're not using and scrap through certain weapons. You'll find if you like a weapon and it's not special, you'll want to put press, not in there, but when you come out of there and you still have your weapon, you'll press R1 on it and favorite your weapon. Alright, I'm going to this event because now you're doing other stuff. Did you need me to carry stuff for you, or are you good? Yeah, you're good weight-wise?
All questions
okay, alright, I'm going to tea time.
To Fire Breather, Captain Melody Larkin.
now that you're like level 30, right? You should make a level 30. Once you're level 30, make a level 30 backpack instead of the backpack you're using now, and it'll have like 15 carry weight instead of 5. But I would at least wait till you're 30 now. At this point, I wouldn't make a 21, and then no, you're gonna need to make a 31. You know, but that'll help your carry weight a little.
Fancy a nice copper, the more the merrier.
Hello, how's it going, viewer? Rocking and rolling now, yeah. You gotta have those downtimes in between battles to scrap your stuff, read through your stuff, maybe talk to your buddy through a menu. Wave 3. I'm glad I came when I did. And it's a good thing there's other people holding it down. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Alright. Yeah, see, in 1 minute, we're in tea time event. We'll figure it out. You in the same world, instant, as us? That's the problem, we got a whole bunch of us over here in this world. But it's happening in your world, what you're telling me I should see. You could have got a little picture. Oh yeah, yeah, like, and they fall weird, right? Like a piece of paper. Well, get a screenshot or two. A little picture. If you get a picture of it in the air, and a picture of it like down there at the ground. It sucks because we're all in the same world. We tried to do that earlier, line up. Yeah. Yeah, the other day, one of the other patient fellas, he had, we switched to, we were in a dead world, switched to another world and it was too full, and we switched to another world and it was like full, and he's like, no, just stay there, watch. And 3 people waited. Yeah, 3 people waited in queue, and they eventually got in, yeah. 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 No, I get it. Yeah, you're kind of center focused, I get it. Like, when you're doing something like that. I just found a psycho that I would have passed up if I wouldn't have looted and looked at every loot. I don't know if that was somebody handing someone something, but that was happening in really slow motion, and I might have, did I just take something you were giving him? Because people get too heavy and they drop random legendary script, basically. Like, oh, this item's, yeah, this item's worth 5 and this item's worth 40 and they have the same weight. So here's this 5 script on the ground. You know what I mean? Because they're at weight. And so like, I just come over like, scoop. Yeah, I'd have to cash in. It's a new day. I gotta cook, so I'm going to the mall. We're going to the White Springs Mall here. Martin, if you ain't never been there, now you'll have it. The mall's a good spot. So inside the mall, you can talk to every vendor, like the Free States, the Brotherhood, the Raiders, the Settlers, you name it. Every faction and organization and group in here in the mall. But don't go crazy buying plans, certain plans. Like, don't do any plans yet, or recipes even, because I'm going to throw you down plans and recipes once I see you're going to play and you like the game and that. I'll try to see what you don't have and get you certain plans and recipes. Same with Jay. Try to see what he needs still. But in here you can do like everything. Give me 1 minute and I'm gonna enjoy this mall music. I love how I come in and they not just the regular cop, but there's an assaultron right here at the door to greet me. Like, just so if you do start shooting the place for some steel or whatever, this one will annihilate you. All of them. It gets hectic. And it's more than you can handle. Only green ceiling, like a glass ceiling. There's no foundation. No glass floor. Foundation. Well, it'll be a ceiling. It'll be a flat ceiling piece, but not a flat floor piece. You know what I mean? You can't just run ceilings way out without foundation underneath them. Right. I want to see it, but damn. Yeah, I'm trying to get play in a little bit. I have to have, I want to do a video of a camp day, like showing everyone's camp and all that, but I have a little more happening. I should wait till I have one more treasury note, but we're just doing it. What's your max gold bullion? 10k? And the script is 6. I can't believe I was sitting at max. see. Scrap. I gotta cook. Super duper. Put on me super duper. When I'm cooking? Yeah. Yeah. Happy-go-lucky is maxed. Your luck is increased by 3.
Pardon me, sir. Come in. Welcome to Elegance. Our master stylists are only available by appointment, but you're welcome to look around.
Super duper. Hard bargain, happy-go-lucky, scrapper. Well, I'm gonna trade too, so I figured I'll do it with this luck. So I used to have a charisma build I would sell on, but this is basically for the building, what I'm doing here. Ores and such. Ores and cooking. Day tripper, plus 3 luck and charisma. 10 minutes. Oh, it's kind of almost part way negated. Oh, and I'm almost already missing out on events. So I gotta get this ore. I got ore and then cooking. Schmelt. Right, so I got black titanium ore, which is awesome. Copper. And it was adding a lot of weight to me. Good thing I've been trying to get as much acid as I can because you chew through acid. So, and I don't do anything with the crystal. Crystal I leave alone. Potatoes, tarberry, soot. Come on. So I'm avoiding my gulper innards today because there's so much of it. I'm basically not cooking it today. I want it to last as long as possible. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna sell it. But I can't even today because I'm already got enough other things I need to sell to truly decrease weight better, I believe. Like, it says I don't have a lot of weight, but uh, 37 pounds of Gulpert innards. Yeah, no, that's healthy though, because like I said, that's kind of like good money in a way. Probably, but I'm not gonna do that yet because then my spoil time. Martin, I'm gonna throw you down in a couple things that. Yeah. I think maybe it won't be anything crazy to you, but let me see here. Fedora. I'm reading through, and if I have duplicates of stuff like Steelworker hat, just setting it down. Ranger outfit, Ranger hat, he has those. Pirate costume I'm keeping. What do I have duplicates of? Or different? Okay. Here's some stuff, Martin. Just some hats and glasses and what was I gonna do? Sell this vendor. Alright, so I cooked, and damn, did I even drink? I don't think I even drink booze. What do I want? Yeah, that's never good. Alright, so right now, stats, charisma 21, intelligence 39. Charisma 29. I don't get that. Didn't I switch it? Yeah. I got 15 in charisma. What happened to this build doesn't... Where's some water? Is there some ratted out water I can touch somewhere? Oh, you don't want none of this here? Who threw their meat down? Huh? Here, Martin, pick this meat up and cook it. Pick all that meat up and then cook it over here for XP and then sell it to the guy over here for caps.
Are you ready for the thrill and excitement of life in a post-apocalyptic
Food.
By popular demand,
I do it
this
by
month's
spoil
creative learning
first.
Classes are on. Wilderness survival. Courses and crafting materials are now available.
Actually, these I don't want. 238 caps. Man. And someone else has been doing the same thing. Yep.
Artisan's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning. And the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Man. Alright, so these I want. Carry weight of 30. Perception 4. Intelligence 3. Strength 2. These I could give to someone. Carry weight 20.
Prepare for danger.
3.
Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
Crit damage. AP. Max AP.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
Blood bug steak is good for
Corner has
nothing.
everything you need to make your next survival
I
project
don't
a
need
success.
these either. So if I have all these for melee, then these mutt chops I don't need. Because they're also the same exact melee and they have less.
Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
You want ones with the higher spoil time. Endurance.
Please refrain from
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
So I got 2 melee right there.
flowers.
Perception. Endurance. Endurance. So at the other end, the more spoiled end, we'll get rid of more. So we want
creative hands-on learning. And the
want some at
Wilderness
this end
Survival
here.
Experience is our
Two.
most popular program yet.
that's a bunch of melee, so we're gonna get rid of all the glowing. 286 caps. Then we would come up further. We've got perception and endurance already.
Artisan's Corner is a place
Intelligence,
for creative
strength.
hands-on learning. And the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
So these ones up here can go. That aren't like that's 3 agility. These I'm gonna give to someone.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success. Are you ready for the thrill and excitement of life in a post-apocalyptic hellscape? By popular demand, this month's creative learning classes are on. Wilderness survival. Courses and crafting materials are now available.
£4. There's 3 pounds. Oh hi.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Radaway. Rad X.
Prepare for danger. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
I got too much canned
Corner has
coffee too.
everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
Wait, what's the cost of some of these other? Let's knock that down. So.
Prepare for danger. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
Hey, Jay. Alright, so I've sold max caps for the day. I need more treasury notes to do more gold bullion. What you up to? Yeah. But I don't know which vendors I really need to talk to in here.
Just the thing for that outfit.
Terminal. What's up, Jay? Damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
R&D, reproduction, furniture, and sophistication and grace to any home. We offer exceptional work from local artisans.
Man, I don't even know, I've been trying not to think about all we thought and talked about last time.
Welcome. May I interest you in our fine art and decor?
I'm looking around.
Due to reports of spinal contusions, robot chiropractic and massage services are no longer available.
Alright. I don't need none of these vendors. Alright, Martin, you have a good night. There isn't anyone I need to talk to in here.
Perhaps a nice skillet or saute pan? No. You seem like the throw it into the fire type.
When lesser garments will not do, Bespoke Tailors is here for you.
All of our trophies were bagged by guests of the hotel.
He might not have realized how loud it is, but phones are really loud on mics.
This modern combat armor hardly seems sporty. looking for traditional hunting leathers or something more strange?
Yeah. Oh, he's cool, dude. But he's just worried about the music, but then immediately had their own noise too. Yeah. You had a long night, Jay. I'm sure you had a long night. You come in here already.
A bit of sport, armor and kit for your next expedition.
No, and I know he immediately said something about music, but I had
This is Live Chic. Casual couture with passion.
yeah, I don't know what his problem was.
Hello, I'm Alex. Welcome
But I know
to the
you're not
news
being
stand.
easy to deal with
So
either,
nice
you
to
know.
have guests again. You have
But
no idea how boring.
he is out of line. He don't know how things work here. Right. Like I was saying, I was about to straighten it out, or like, yeah, no, that ain't.
Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Yeah, right. It said too much to even hang out and then get to know him or play.
Good evening, sir. It is a lot of work to maintain the property.
Our bag check has been discontinued. No, checked baggage has been reclaimed in.
Yeah. Yeah, he shouldn't just said that like that. Bam. What's up with the music, you know? But at the same time, pop open your phone and start doing some nonsense on top of that. Like, he's alright. He's cool as far as gaming. He's helped. But
Recording. All right. What are we looking at?
I've got nothing.
Really, Lou? Really?
Yep.
You set up the damn things. Don't tell me you don't know how to hack them. Can't you just shut them off? Or keep them from turning on us? There has to be a way.
Paula.
No. Really, no. I'm sorry, Paula. We've tried everything. Not just me. Every guest who can work a terminal. We've been locked out.
Yeah.
We're getting kicked out, and there's nothing we can do.
he could have asked to turn it down, or
how's
like,
the
hey,
training going?
you know, can you just have that where you hear it and we don't? Or, you know, there's other ways of saying it. Then shut that shit off, basically.
The Warrens picked up a few things on Safari.
And basically what he tried to say. Yeah.
Tomlinson? That crank who thinks the communists are bugging his room?
Yeah. Best we got.
God.
At least people have been stocking up. The all-you-can-carry shopping spree...
Carry on about a game, right.
No one turned that down. Anyone have anything else? Robert, how are things?
Keeping on.
Good. The gala's on Sunday. So, this may be our last staff meeting. Whatever happens, we did all we could this past year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I try to check him right off the bat, but also tell you, like, you ain't gotta say it in such a way to him that it's a fighting terms where he can't chill out and realize he was wrong. Because you made it where even if I checked it to him and he was in the wrong, he was basically like, fuck you just for being a guy, instead of even knowing who the guy is. Yeah, cause he know better. He didn't want no shit here. Yeah, they step right on you right off the bat, or say something slick like you ain't with it, like you know what I mean? But also, when you say what you say, there's no even conversation or actual confrontation. It's like, well, fuck you, guy. It's basically someone's got to go. Instead of even where you could, like, listen, I ain't gonna turn my music off, but you also ain't gonna play your shit. Like, you know, I know Bio, whether I'm playing with him or not. Like, you know, basically you're gonna put up with me. But you went even beyond that. Well, he fucking left. There ain't no talking to. That's the thing. You didn't leave a talkable situation. You just like overdid it. You like fuck you and don't even know him.
Hostile trespassers detected. Employees are encouraged to remove trespassers before damage to extractor units occurs.
Event, the mutated event, top of the hour. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get something to eat here in a minute. But just catch up with me when you're back on. Alright, later. That you did chill over there for a day or two, and now you're contemplating whether you want to go chill there more than here. And I've always tried to play whatever game with you, as AFK or as much as you get down or don't get down, you know what I mean? Always try to game with you. We both have gotten into so many games together. But like, you ain't gotta come in here and fight with a bunch of people that then act like, well, I don't feel welcome here, I'm gonna go hang out over there. I mean, don't blame me though, because I'm just still playing my games and doing my thing. I didn't ask for people to start shit with you. You know what I mean?
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
He has no idea. He's new here. He has no idea. And I was about to move his place, but I couldn't even in a normal, calm way where I took charge and put him in his place. Because you had overly, like, didn't care about anything about it. Like, as far as the person, instead of the incident. You didn't make it about an instant,
Adequate
like
uranium volume
about the
extracted
music
and processed.
or a noise
Output
or how he
quantity
said it.
increased.
You made it where I don't like you, fuck you, guy. Where there was no talking to him. You did that. Because you're drunk. No, yeah. It had nothing to do with it. It don't matter what he's going through. That ain't what I said. I said that you immediately, instead of like, you don't get to tell me to turn my music down or saying it any other way, it was like, no longer about the music. It was like, I'll never talk to you. Fuck you. And you never even knew the guy. But that's because you're drunk and you just overly did it instead of having a normal conversation. Yeah, no, I'm saying about, I'm not talking about the music, I'm talking about how you talk to him instead of keeping it centered on the music or what he said to you. You just took it a whole different direction with it. Like you wanted a fight with him. Yep. You don't even know this guy and you just immediately, fuck you to him. We're not gonna talk and hang out, basically, what you said to him. You did. You immediately did.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
Yeah, but you didn't leave it at the music, like, hey man, like, that's up to him whether it's too much music or not, or, you know, you might listen to a different kind of music, oh well, you know. It was immediately stepped up way more than a notch, where I couldn't even just tell him, like, hey, you know, he can play his music, and I also don't want to hear your commercials. I couldn't do anything about it, because you'd already made it where you two will never hang out. Never. You two could only talk and hang out in the room because of how you had to act. You could have said what you needed to say, but you made it more than that. And you know you did. You didn't make it about him saying something about the music, or about like, hey, listen, that's not how things work here. Or, you know what I mean? Me even straighten anything out after I first started, like, hey, listen, this is, you know what I mean, like, my longtime friend, and he does play music, and it's fine. It ain't that loud, or I would say something. And before I could do anything, you went immediately to, like, fuck you, dude, I don't know you. I'm like, alright, yeah, and you'll never will get to know him. Because you act like that.
Terminated management personnel. Remove this.
You didn't have to act like that. You didn't have to act like that. He's a grown-ass man, too. We could have had a conversation, but nope. Nope. You didn't give him a conversation. You gave him a bar fight. Because you're drunk. And you don't ever see the actions behind that. What? No, I didn't say you can't. No.
Uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
You didn't let me check him. And you could have checked him your own way, but you didn't leave it at that. Like I said, you immediately shot to fuck you, dude, instead of even talk about the music volume or the actual situation. If you were sober, maybe you'd admit that you didn't need to talk like that to any stranger.
Extractors must complete cleaning and ventilation process before continuing operation. Please vacate.
I get you don't know him, but that don't mean he's automatically treat him like shit. You didn't let me straighten out the situation, and you didn't keep it on focus, is what I'm telling you. You didn't even worry about the music or talking about anything like that. You just are like, fuck you, we'll never talk or hang out, blah blah blah. And that's like immediately, because of your drunk shit attitude about it, you know what I mean? You came in here with a shit attitude though, regardless of him. I'm trying to talk and hang out. No, I'm trying to talk and hang out with you about what's going on with you, but you just come in here and admitted everything's miserable. You're like, everything's miserable, but then you're like, oh, let's make more of a problem for today. If you do it every day to every person, the way you just acted to that person you don't know. You don't know him to do that. And he didn't ask for all that. He didn't ask for all that either, though. He wasn't trying to be a big thing. He asked a fucking question, and you went, fuck you, instead of even having a question or an answer or any normal conversation, dude. You didn't answer a question with a question or an answer. You just were like, fuck you, immediately. If you can't admit that, you immediately jumped on shit with dude right off the bat, then you don't even know what just happened. The whole conversation, you must have missed what really happened, because he said, who's got the music? I'm gonna have to figure it out. Like, cause it was louder, and then you turned it down, but we're like, I ain't gotta worry about you. Don't, or like, you know what I mean? You were just on shit with him. You didn't want to tell him in a normal way that, like, Bio lets me play my music and he'll tell me if it's too loud. You have no say here. That, that's not nice, but you could have said it like that. That's how I talk. Instead, you talked like you wanted to have a bar fight with the guy without even knowing him. Like, not even somewhat rude, just complete dickhead to him. And you say you're defending yourself, but you didn't ever defend the conversation that was being had about music. You didn't even try to have a conversation or talk about what he was actually talking about when he started. As mean as you thought you did, you chose to go down another path with it. Yes. He left. I don't know if he'll be back at all, let alone when you're here, you know what I mean? So, and I'm arguing with you over how you gotta act in general. It's not about defending him or about him, like, it's about, you can't do that with everyone that comes in here. Piss everyone off, scare everyone off, just because you're having a shit day or you're very drunk. You know what I mean? Like, have a little mannerism. Like, if someone goes over the line with you, yeah. But that didn't have to be all that. You just chose to, like, fuck it. You know what I mean? You didn't have to do all that. And you know you didn't.
Artisan's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning. And the
You didn't have no conversation.
is our most popular program yet.
He's new here and he asked a question. What's up with the... Anyway, he asked a question about the music. He didn't say anything about you.
Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
Well, what then? What? What? What was said?
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
No, I don't know what you're even talking about, though. You act like I'm supposed to know what he said or what had happened.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
I don't even get it because he didn't start out with you. He says a question about the music. That was the beginning of.
Artisan's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Yeah, because I'm trying to talk to you one-on-one about like why that had to happen.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
No, but for handling the situation, no, for the way you handled the situation, not for the music. For yeah, you immediately said fuck you to him and didn't even talk about the music or what he said or anything.
Prepare for survival.
Right off the bat to him. Yes, as soon as yeah, as soon as he said something about the music. And then you're like, I don't gotta talk to you. You know, I don't have to know you. You immediately jumped on shit, dude. And if you don't fucking acknowledge what you're saying and doing in here, and you're like, oh, now you're like, oh, like I just repeated it multiple times what you did. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying you can't talk to everyone like that in here.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Is this what you wanted? You were trying to do from the beginning? Picking her over me. Well, alright. You think I'm real stupid.
Prepare for danger. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
It's crazy. And I wasn't trying to pick a fight with you. I'm just telling you, you can't do that to everyone. But you're like, I'd rather go hang out over there right now. But it's because you caused the stink over here.
A place for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
That's the booze talking, man. You act like you don't know me all this time. That's the booze talking.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
I can't. She made it that way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project.
No, the way you said, well, maybe I'll just, you know, not be here. You act like I'm stupid. Like, you're just trying to make it where, like, I'm going to go chill over there anymore instead of over here anymore. Is basically what you said to me. With everything else going on, and you're like, you know what I mean? You're looking for a way out, or a way to say, like, bye, and then just start chilling there more. But, like, I just don't get it, because you didn't have to have all that of a fight or a deal today. But you act like I'm not supposed to say anything. Like, hey, come on, man. You know better. Like, in general, they're just like, whether you know him or not, he didn't come across. You know what I mean? He didn't overly come across like that for the way you snap back. And I was about to say, the music ain't a big deal. You know what I mean? I tried to check you on something simple like that, and it was, you know, it just wasn't. It wasn't simple.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
I care about you, man, and I wanted to hear your mental. I wanted to hear what was going on with you, what was bothering you before you came in here today, and instead, you know what I mean? Someone asked a question about music or like about turning you down, and then the whole next hour has been about how you could have approached that person a little nicer instead of trying to run them off. I'm trying to hear what's going on with you outside of this chat and the game, you know? I wasn't trying to make it a bigger deal. I'm just good at explaining myself. So I'm re-wrapping around to explaining, like, you didn't have to talk to him like that. Come on. You did immediately jump on shit, and he was just asking a question. And he hadn't said a bunch to you, like, about your character, or like he knew you, or like you were a kid. He hadn't done whatever you trying to then way later defend and say that you had some reason to do. You immediately jumped on shit with him. Instead of just turn it down or say something like Bio decides whether it's too much or not as far as the music. Or, you know what I mean? Or you ain't been here long enough. I'm a long time friend. You know, I'll do. You know, you didn't even half be rude about it. You jumped to like, I don't ever have to talk to you, dude. Fuck you. I don't have to know you. Is how you acted. And then you're like, well, maybe I won't be here. And like that was your like way out here is to be like, fuck you to the newest new person and act like, well, I can't hang there because that person is upset with me. Like, I'm not trying to cater to new people. But I'm also not gonna let you just be rude to everyone. You don't fucking get it. You didn't. I'm not catering to them. And you're crazy for acting like it's not even like I met him on broadcast. It has nothing to do with that. It's that I was gaming. He's a gamer. You know what I mean? If we had a group of 4 of us on here fucking gaming, I probably would barely meet new people. Just like a hi to them. It wouldn't be big conversations with anyone. But regardless, the thing is, you immediately were like, fuck you, dude, to this person. Without even knowing. Or you didn't even talk about the whole supposed argument. What he mentioned was a question, and you didn't even try. Yeah, but nothing had happened before that. He hadn't done shit to you besides ask what's going on with the music. You acted like he had a terrible judge of, like he didn't like your character at all. He thought you were so young. You know what I mean? He had no idea. No conversation. You don't get that. You didn't let. There was no like question answer. You made it. You made it where it wasn't. All right, but you're like, well, he ran away, so I couldn't keep talking to him. Well, you weren't talking with him. You were talking at him. Like I said, you were talking to him like it was a bar fight, not like the neighbor. If that was your neighbor and the music's that loud, you just gonna immediately start out like that. argue at all. I think he was trying to ask who had the music so he could adjust the mic a little bit and turn it down because it was too loud when it did first come in. And you know that. And you know that. So then why do you act like it's a big deal that someone said anything when you intentionally or do come in with the fucking loud music? It's not like you were in here and then you did it. Like, you know, you lead with that. And then someone asks a question and you jump on shit. Like you've been fighting it 4 other people and then you come in here and like, I'm gonna fight with the next motherfucker I talk to too. You know what I mean? That's on you that you do that. That's on you though. Regardless of who the other person was, whether it was. I'm not defending him or any one person, and I'm not just always getting on you, but you can't talk to people like that either. I don't know how. I deal with it from a lot of people, but I gotta be a neutral party. You're my longtime friend, and I know what you were saying, but the way you went about it is not normal. Someone who wants to eventually, like, turn on Fallout and join our fucking team today wouldn't just immediately start talking to the other person on my team like that. You did that because you don't really care about this game. You don't care if you meet him, if he helps you on here. You're already in a shit mood with everything else happening. And you did. You jumped on shit and was like, fuck you to that guy for even asking a question after you did play your music too loud. You gave him a reason to ask a question and then completely fucking blew up when he did ask the question. Why is it, what, you know, whose music? Can I turn that down? Like he was going in to turn you down in his own mic settings. And you wanted a big argument. You kept going with it. If you can't handle it, you can leave. Fucking yeah. You told him to leave before he left. That's why he picked that as one of the options instead of trying to conversate with you. I gotta like record it because you came in here on shit, dude, and you had your music loud. And then you did turn it down, like whisper, where I couldn't even hear who it was or what it was. You turned it down, but you'd already done what you wanted. You already had someone ask something and then jumped on them. For them asking same shit I would have done. Would you have jumped on me if I said, hey, come on, Jay, you know better? It was just one of them days you were going to jump on me like that about the music? Because you created the music. You know what I mean? And then someone talked about the music because you created it. And you didn't even defend your music in a sensible manner. You did not in a sensible manner talk in any way about the fucking music or what he was talking to you about. You just are like, fuck you, dude. I ain't gonna fucking put up with nothing from you. Basically, that's what you sounded like. I don't have to get to know you. I won't play with you, so I don't have to treat you any kind of way. You're like very confident in that you didn't care if you ever talked or played with that person again. It didn't matter to you. But you gotta see that you did that. I didn't do that. He didn't do that. He wasn't even trying to jump on shit either. He was trying to defuse the situation and be like, all right, then I'll turn you down if you don't want to turn it down, you know? Yeah, well, that was after you tried to pressure him into some shit he didn't want to do. Because he don't want to fight and argue like you like to. I should just not, because that's what you want right now, is me to argue or someone to argue and fight with you. Because otherwise we would have already diffused this. You would have already been like, I know, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have fucking... Like, you don't have to run people... You don't have to... For trying to run him off. But you don't always do it. It's something you actively choose to do. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to not be here and not game and play. I just want you to not be a shitty person to any person, regardless if you already know them, have already talked or played with them, or they're a new face. There isn't. You're the one who was talking shitty to someone, and I'm holding you accountable, and you don't like it. At the time, the way you handled the situation, you can't acknowledge that you did something wrong? And they really weren't trying to make a big situation? And I'm really not trying to make a big situation. I'm just holding you accountable. Like, come on. This didn't have to happen. You acted like... Right. I just don't want it to happen to the next 3 people I try to have as a friend or try to play something with, and then they're like, shit. You know what I mean? No, there was no big confrontation. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you you can't talk and hang out with people. Hell, there's been some people in here that... There's been some people in here that have helped you and me. You know what I mean? Look at what Dr. Biscuit had done for helping us. Even if you didn't like, you know, I didn't like the way some of that had to do, the routine, the one by one. But none of these people are attacking, none of these people are intentionally attacking you. You just were very, very, like, it wasn't even defensive, you were offensive today. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to have you feel uncomfortable here. I ain't trying to have, like, I'm not mad at you. I just don't want it to happen to the next person, where you think it's okay to just piss on people because you don't care, because you have other options. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you have this newfound, like, I have other options, and, like, other people chose to, you know what I mean? I feel like you're trying to close the door, man. It's just, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to have that happen, but I also can't literally, you know what I mean, make you stay hanging out as far as a gamer and a friend and here. I want you to. But I've seen it many a time, especially recently, where then people are just gone. They're gone. And it's like, you know? But I ain't trying to have it be where, like, oh, I created this or caused this, or I told you you can't talk to people. You know what I mean? No matter how I'm saying that you try and turn it around as a reason, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, come on. Can we not do that to the next person, or, you know? I know you don't want to, like, admit that they really just asked a question about music and that you didn't handle it in any kind of way. You know what I mean? And then I try to check you on it and you want to have this long conversation like, damn, dude, like, and I told you, like, what, you want to fight? Like, why you always argue and fight with people? Re-saying things, unfortunately. I'm re-bringing up the facts of what had happened. From someone who wasn't on either end of it. I wasn't like overly mad about the music, and I wasn't overly like, screw you because you said something about why is there music playing, or can it not be so loud, or you know what I mean, what he was trying to get around to. You know? Yeah, and I said I don't even care about that situation, or him like that. I said I just don't need that to happen to everyone. That's not what I'm saying, though. That's just what you're trying to do. So then why you gotta, be right on them then? Why you gotta be right on them? Instead of even try to game or play, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I didn't even have a chance, but then you immediately went to some whole other shit that had nothing to do with the music. You're like, I don't know you and I don't have to play or friend you and fuck you. Immediately. You didn't have any conversation about the music or like, Bio, tell me if it's too loud, don't worry. You know what I mean? I know it takes two to tango, as far as what he said. Well, I always handle, and you just didn't give me no time to handle it in a more calm, talkative way than the way you wanted to handle it. There was no me telling him and putting him in his place. Or, you know what I mean? You... I'm not trying to fucking argue with you. I was just asking if we could not do that to everyone else that you meet in here. And you act like you couldn't talk to anyone in here. And I'm like, no. I'm just asking you not to jump down people's throat and they don't even know you or ask the question. That could have been handled way differently, and you know it. You could have handled that differently, and you chose not to. He was not jumping on shit because he doesn't like you. He don't fucking know you. He asked about music because he didn't want to hear it that loud. It didn't even care what type of music. You know what I mean? Right, but that doesn't mean to start out and shit with him. Alright, thank you. That's it. That's it. That's all I needed. Exactly. But I don't want you to be like, I'm not welcome here. Dude, you're my favorite, you know what I mean? You're my best friend. We play all these goddamn games together, and when you're not here, like, there's other people, but I'm just trying to, like, fill in and get shit done. You know how many times I've tried to, like, wait for you on certain things in my own story, this and that? You know? But I can't make you play, and I understand you have life and work and, you know? But you don't always gotta then press up on me when I'm just trying to tell you something that you already know. You didn't have to escalate to the point where that dude would never want to try to just have any conversation with you, or, you know what I mean? Over some other shit that was mentioned headset. Like, so there's like with me and her, with a relationship, I try to explain to her that me and her, as far as a relationship, that's us, you know what I mean? But like the game shit, things are gonna get said on the game regardless if it was my grandmother playing with me. Like, what are you doing? Come on, you need to follow me. You gotta keep up and go this way. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say it any nicer. Grandma's gonna, like, have to turn and come that way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to say it than the way I just said it. So yeah, I'm not the nicest or the best at saying things. You know what I mean? But I gave you like 5 alternative ways that really sound like shit to like maybe a viewer or an outside person. But like we're all reasonable enough for me and that person to like, hey, don't worry about my music, or I'm fixing it, you know what I mean? Give me a minute. Or, you know what I mean? Like there's so many other ways. Then fuck you, I don't have to know you. Or, you know, you don't get to tell, it wasn't even you didn't get to tell me. That was what was said. Like, it's over now, and you know what I mean? I'm still gonna, next time, I'm gonna like try to apologize for you, but I'm also gonna be like, listen, that wasn't your place to say anything to a man like that. You could be like, hold on, I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, you can say, it's too loud, hold on, or, you know what I mean? But, like, don't, you know, you don't get to tell you don't play music in here. He's new, he don't know. Well, I thought you were gonna get on, and I thought we were gonna play. The music was much when you first turned it on. And yeah, you turned it down. You turned it, and when you turned it down, yeah. And then when you turned it down, you knew because you turned it down overly, and I haven't heard it at all since. But you had already created, yeah. But like, you're laughing about it now because you know you came in here with your music going. Well, you know that wouldn't have happened. You can't expect people to not have ears, or not then, like me, as soon as I see something or I hear something, I then talk about it. So he heard the music, he's like, music. You're like, you don't get, you know what I mean? You jumped right on him. There was no it wasn't cool to just immediately jump on shit with him. He wasn't trying to immediately jump on shit with you. Like, he wasn't trying to, like, mute you and never talk to you again. Like, fuck that guy. He was trying to, like, come on, can we get this, like, reasonable? And I am gonna still tell him, like, yeah, that, you know, that's not his place, and that he just joined, you know? And it did get turned down. And you were still going on about, is he gonna turn it down? And knowing that he couldn't hear it is turned down. and him then turning on his Spotify. Like, that's not how we do things. You don't then just choose that you're gonna play your music too, because, you know what I mean. I'm gonna tell him what it is. I'm gonna tell him what it is, that he ain't gonna just play his music all of a sudden because he heard your music. You know what I mean? And you were already handling it. You already turned it down. You know what I mean? I know he don't get to do that. I'm gonna tell him. But you didn't let me. You never even let me be like the bad guy and tell him, and you'd be like, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was too loud. You know, I just come in." You could have been the frickin', you know what I mean? But you went to like, "Fuck you," and I don't have to know you or play with you kind of shit. Over not caring about this game, or not, you know, maybe halfway don't care about the chat. You're like, "I don't need this chat." I didn't think he was trying to fuck with you intentionally. I didn't think he was trying to start shit. Right. And we are good. I was just explaining that we you know, we gotta have conversations with people, not like fuck you to everyone you run into. Like, if you had had a conversation with him about the music, it would have been just that. You know what I mean? He still, like, I don't know, there's still ways to freaking buck up. You know, as far as that, there's ways to buck up, and it still isn't. Oh, hold on, you're cutting out. All right. For future, for any person, how you approach it, so as you're not accountable as the person who done something. You know what I mean? With other players?
Junk is a electron's paradise.
With other players? Yeah. Yeah. I was just asking that way, like, you're not directing towards me, you're just saying in general. Right. Yeah, but I would love to, you know, most situations you want to leave it where you can have a follow-up. Like, even if that was a bad initial thing, you at least can make it where it is, you can have a conversation, or like be in the same squad as a person, not make it where it's so defensive, or it wasn't even defensive, it was attacking, you know what I mean, where their person's like scared to be in the chat with you because you're trying to fight with them. You know what I mean? That's all. It ain't gotta be overly. What do you want to play? Do you want to play something? You know? I understand if you don't want to play this, but Yeah, I'm trying to move past that. You're cutting out on me. Complete daily challenges. Drink beer. I know, and he ain't even here. And it was his argument. It was his argument. Well, not on his behalf what he was saying. Like I said, I got talking to do to him too. I used to have to frickin' separate Diablo and Tryhard and talk to them both separate. You know what I mean? About how they had to frickin' both nipping and snipping at each other. Me? Well, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna know what he did wrong, and that, you know what I mean. You don't need to do all that. Well, we'll talk to him whether you are here for that or not, or believe that that happened or not. But I'm gonna talk to him also because he didn't have to act like it was a big deal when he knew he couldn't hear no music. The music was already off. It was already dealt with. Like he didn't need to go turn you down or mute you or turn his Spotify on. You know what I mean? I have what I need to say. We're good. I just don't want you to do that to other people, like if they don't ask for it. Like I don't think he asked for a big old fight though. You know what I mean? I don't think that's what he was trying to do. But the way you replied to him wasn't even almost to him, it was to me about him. Like, yeah, fuck this guy. I ain't gotta know him or friend him just because you happen to join here and play with Bio. Da da da. You know? What? What are you saying? You talking? No, I'm saying that he didn't do all that. He wasn't trying to have all that be a thing. You know what I mean? And if he was, he would have just showed his colors, but he didn't. You did so much. He just freaking left. He didn't want to fight or an argument, or he would have said something back at what all you really said to him. You know what I mean? Are you mad that he was the bigger person and didn't fight and argue with you? Okay. Because I think you're like mad that he didn't argue with you when you said fuck you to him. And yes, you did. Yes, you started right out. That was the first thing you said to him after he said a question. Why is the music so loud? Or whose music?
I hit the jackpot 2 square inches of intact aluminum foil.
Alright. You're not here. I thought that was how the whole. You came in with your music loud. They asked, "Why is the music so loud?" And you was like, "Fuck you." That's exactly how it went down. So you can't say I didn't mean for all that to happen. They said something to me about my music. I'm like, well, yeah, they started with saying something to the music because your music, and you know you came in here with your music. So what do you don't have a leg to stand on with that? You came in here with music loud. Someone said, hey, music's loud. You jumped on shit with them. I don't know what you. Like, nobody else did that. Like, you're still trying to act like he caused that by using words and saying, I hear music. Like, you know what I mean? I wish I had recorded the whole thing so you could hear it in a different day, the way you talked to me and him and the whole situation. I don't even know. We don't have any kind of vendor. Yes, it has been. So I'm gonna try again. What do you want to play or do, Jay? Because I was ready to get on Grand Theft like an hour and a half ago, but you haven't said anything as far as like doing a game or what you're up to, what you'd like to do.
Mentioned they've been having friends over. You wait there and I'll quit something.
What just happened? They put the turbo furt. They put the turbo furt right in here next to their bed. Check it. I don't always start out with this though. Coming in and checking. Loading cryolator, huh?
I think you had the wrong house. Are you Ross?
along.
because they're all blown up. It won't let me take the whole pile. It won't let me take one by one. You shouldn't have to go to each meat bag. Oh, man. Oh. Damn. ballistic fibers here. That's what I'm really here for.
Country's in your soft, fleshy hands. God help us all.
I came in here looking for military ballistic fiber, and I didn't see it. I think someone might have already come in here just for it. Find out soon enough. Was there a live grenade in one of these? streams haven't reset for me, which kind of sucks. He's trying to repopulate this area, but we can't. Not with a lot of good stuff, at least. Alright.
It's high noon, folks. What that means? The sheriff's back in town, and he's got his eye on the wagon. And that's time. Yeah! You done did it, partner. Take your prizes and ride off into the sun. Or take it over to the dismissal thing for a victory round of ice cold Nuka-Cola. You'll come back and play again, you hear?
Blue screen. An error has occurred in the following application. Fallout 76. It blue screens quite often. I still didn't realize that Jamboree was done when we were at that survival tent in Fort McClintock and all that. It all of a sudden showed up